everybody, and welcome to the Toy Wrestling Federation Friday Night SmackDown. And today we have the General Manager of the Toy Wrestling Federation, Tina, and the Executive Administrator, Gabrielle, for Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. The reason I have asked you to come to the ring is because your number one contender, Brock Lesnar, has been named. Actually, you got two number one contenders. Now, I know that so far you managed to have beaten Aries, Hercules, and myself, and also John Cena. Now, I don't have any more problems with you. I can coexist with you, Brock, as long as you don't say or do anything stupid. Now, when I mean anything stupid, I mean like run your mouth about how you beat me about 3 or 4 times. Run your mouth about how me giving you the title match against Aries and you beating Aries and stuff was a way of me trying to dodge you because I was scared. I got my freaking problems with Bray Wyatt, okay? I don't need any issues with you. Now, your two number one contenders have been named, Cena says. Your number one contenders will be a 3-way between John Cena and The Rock for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. Now, if you, I know what you're going to say. Well, it's best that you see Cena figured that since you're good at bursting one person, she wants to see how you can deal with fighting 2 people at the same time. Let me tell you, my client Brock Lesnar can beat anybody at any given time. You know that he's gotten victories over Superman, Godzilla, Hercules, Aladdin, Angel, and yourself, Cena. And you know how he's crushed John Cena, how he crushed The Rock. And you know, I don't think there's actually anybody talented enough in the Toy Wrestling Federation who could actually take the belt away. Now, you just said that this was you said that you had number one contenders named. In other words, you mean new victims that you named. Now, I'm not here to say anything bad, but seriously, Cena, do you actually think that there's actual people, you know, who want to mess with you? Now, to be quite honest, if Brock goes after versus John Cena again and The Rock again, you will see him destroy John Cena. You will see him destroy The Rock. And destroy this, that sounds like a very old word, doesn't it? Yeah, of course. And no disrespect to you, Cena, because you gave Brock Lesnar a fight of his life every time he fighted you. He was lucky he even beat you all the times he beat you. So, why don't I just go on here and I let Brock say some stuff? Cena, Gabrielle, so you want me to meet The Rock and you want me to meet John Cena. The sad thing is, that's okay with me. Because I like to live ass kickings, you know. I like to leave ass kickings all over people if I get the opportunity, you know. So, I'm happy that I will burst The Rock, that I will burst John Cena, and anybody else in any of the multiple bins under the bed, the ones by the fan, hell, the one on top of the one by the fan, and the blue one and the one with the stupid fan on top of it. Because let's just face it, I ain't going anywhere. Now, to acknowledging your problem, I know that I beat you, but I got a lot of respect for you. And most of the time that is hard for me to say I have respect for anyone or anything. Because the way I see it, I hardly have any respect for anybody or anything. Okay. Now I don't know what you're running your mouth about, Paul, but at one time I was a Heyman guy. And one time you told me that I was just as good as Brock Lesnar. But then we left. Apparently you were disgusted with the fact that I didn't need you anymore. We were still friends, of course. Then you ran your mouth about how Brock was the best guy you ever managed besides me. Okay. Now let me tell you something, Paul Heyman. You took me on, and then you apparently saying that I was never Brock Lesnar's equal. James, the point I want to tell you is you were winning the Hardcore Championship. You won the World Tag Team Championship and the TWF World Heavyweight Championship that you lost the next day to The Rock. But Brock Lesnar has... James? Whoa! Let me tell you something. Right now, get in your head, redneck. You mess with me, I'll bust you up, Brock Lesnar says. And in Minneapolis, Minnesota, United States, we don't got too many people like you going around starting fights. Where I come from, it's people like me going around and starting the fights. Well, Zena says, I guess we have our good match going. James Storm beating Brock Lesnar. So, let's go to it. So I guess the match is on. We got a referee in the ring now. Ding ding. Well, I guess the match is on now. And right now, James Storm going right after Brock Lesnar. Final call. Body slam. James Storm used to be a Paul Heyman guy at one point. If you remember, folks, the clothesline. And wait a minute. Paul Heyman just grabbed James Storm's leg. And James Storm right now punched out Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar. Oh, a low blow. Brock Lesnar. F5 to James Storm. One, two, three. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. And here is your winner, Brock Lesnar. And what's the belt? There it is. Now, you want to get the theme song playing for him? wait a minute, hey, the match is over here. Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. Add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, no, hey! F5. And Paul Heyman blocking the referee so the referee can't interfere and stop it. Here comes Commissioner Godzilla now. That's it, Brock. Get off of James Storm. And Paul Heyman quit trying to hide the referee away from breaking up the fight. You won your match. Now get out of here. If you do any more, I will reverse the decision and give it to Brock Lesnar. Well, apparently you saw Brock Lesnar defeat James Storm here, and as the referee and Commissioner Godzilla helped James Storm out of the ring here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Wait a minute. Man, Bray Wyatt says people think that what Brock Lesnar did to James Storm was bad. It's nothing compared to what I did to The Undertaker. Haven't seen him lately. The false dead man, the false phenom, the false Lord of Darkness, the liar! And I proved him to be a fraud. Proved he ain't no dead man, phenom, or Lord of Darkness. Now he's following the buzzards. But now you, Xena Warrior Princess, I turn my actions over to you. I respond to you. You see, you started this on Xena when you started leaving comments on the KWF website, and then I responded to you in the KWF YouTube channel. You responded back to me, blabbering about how you were a heroine, how you were a warrior princess, and how you were going to defeat me. Then I responded to you in case CK Smith 08 and Mr. CK May 08 YouTube channels. And you still ran your mouth, but this time you and your daughter Gabrielle ran your mouth. I'm already dead, Xena. I'm nothing compared to those people you fought in your 6-season television series. I'm nothing compared to those enemies you fought in your comic book lines. I'm nothing compared to those people you fight. Cause I'm a demon, okay? I'm a monster. And to some people I'm a god. Xena, this ain't no sword and sorcery story. If you mess with me, Xena, I will destroy everything, and I will destroy everyone you care about. Your sword and chakram don't scare me, because I'm willing to get beat up to bring the message of my departed sister, Abigail. And as far as you saying that I am Altee's son, Altee the Solomonist was very evil, Xena. Hurt you badly. But you see, it don't matter if I'm the son, it don't matter if Altee was my mother. She taught me a lot. Raised me and my sister Abigail up together. But you see, this thing is, Xena, I learned everything from my mother Altee, just like I learned everything from my sister Abigail. And very soon, Xena, sometime this year and next year, you will see Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And when they show up, Xena, you're gonna wish that you never messed with me. You're gonna go down, Xena. Follow the buzzards. Well, apparently Bray Wyatt is this time he's now targeting Xena now, after he defeated The Undertaker not too long ago. But I understand that well, apparently the general manager has just heard what Bray Wyatt had to say, and apparently she's come back to the ring again. Now Bray, get the camera up here, folks. Bray, I could be like you, Xena says, and I could be in my office cutting some promo or vignette on me. But you don't scare me, Bray. You claim that you're dead. You claim that you're a monster and a demon. You claim you're a god. Bray, I have fought all kinds of nutcases. All types of evil people. All types of bad guys and villains and whatever you should call it. I've fought Amazons, centaurs, demigods, normal human beings. So, me fighting you, Bray, it ain't nothing new. Now, Bray, you don't want any of the warrior princess. Bray, there's one problem. Remember I told you, Bray, to get through me, you have to go through The Undertaker. And that's what you're going to do. The Undertaker has come to me and he told me, Bray, that he wants a return match. This time, Bray, he wants a coffin match. And Bray, if you somehow manage to get past The Undertaker again, but I hardly doubt it, if you manage to get past The Undertaker, then you go against me, Bray Wyatt. You go against me. Anything you want to say, Gabrielle? Oh yeah, Bray. You're real tough when you were picking on Paul Bear and picking on me. But when you had to go face to face with The Undertaker or Xena, what did you do, Bray? You ran. Just like you did in Agrabah. You ran. Just like what you did not too long ago when you attacked us over in Greece. What did you do, Bray? You ran. So let me tell you something, Bray. My mother, Xena, ain't afraid of you. And now you might think that giving you a return match with The Undertaker, you might think that, oh, that proves Xena's afraid of me. No. Xena's not afraid of you, Bray. Just because you beat The Undertaker once doesn't mean it's over. You're fighting The Undertaker again, Bray, in a coffin match. And then if you get past The Undertaker, and I hardly doubt it, Bray, then you will get past me. Uh-oh, it's The Undertaker. And Paul Bear. Let me tell you something. Bray, this isn't over. Now you're a threatening Xena. Kinda sad, Bray Wyatt. Just because you managed to beat me doesn't mean you prove me to be a fraud, Bray Wyatt. Just because you got a cheap victory over me doesn't prove you defeated the Dead Man, or the Phenom, or the Lord of Darkness. And I will get that earned back, Bray Wyatt. You know, and Bray Wyatt, you won't have a chance to fight Xena, because I'll put you in that coffin, and I'll make you rest in peace. Well, it looks like that's all the time, folks, we have here on Friday Night SmackDown. We'll see you tomorrow for Explosion.